What is up, my guy?
What's happening?
How goes it?
So good, and you?
Excellente.
Another beautiful, hottest day of the week. Monday to fucking record. Just crushing it.
I know, right?
Every Monday, they're like, it's going to be hot as balls this one day of the week. I'm like, let's go up in the attic and record.
Yeah.
So I can,
Where it's
awesome.
nice and cool
Yeah, it
up
sure
here.
is. It's cool when
but
we're
the
here.
opposite of cool.
Right. How are you?
It's caliente.
Indeed.
Good.
Good.
Actually, here's something fun. So you remember when I was kind of talking about we have a special guest coming in, right?
Yeah.
Which it looks like they just got here.
Nice.
So I had a conversation over this past weekend, and I thought this would be a lot of fun. Do you have any guesses?
As to who our guest is?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any guesses?
I am. Hold on one second. I'm hoping it's sheesh, but I haven't heard anyone ask if anyone knows that Ukrainian girls are good fucks. So,
well, not yet.
Unlikely.
It could.
I don't think he could possibly have contained himself if he's within 3 blocks. I would have heard him sheeshing along or asking about Ukrainian girls. I'm hoping it's Coley. I haven't seen Coley in a while, so I'm hoping it's Coley.
If we had Coley, he'd be a repeater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, fuck it. We'll just kind of get into it, right? Okay. Yeah. Come on up.
I love a good
Oops,
surprise.
I didn't mean to probably yelled into the mic.
That's all good.
Look at this.
What the fuck are you doing here? Hey, Tommy.
I did.
Tony, Tommy, and Tommy. What a fun group we have today. What are you?
Yeah.
He's the
This is the
special-
surprise.
You're a great surprise, by the way. I love you. It's good to see you.
I'm the pickle.
No, you're not the fucking pickle.
What?
Fuck yeah.
You're the pickle from months ago.
He's the one. The fucking
repeat offender of text messages.
The fucking
Voicemails.
as in the
You're
pickle.
the mystery pickle. The fuck? How did I not know this?
So here's the fun part: is that he's been fucking messaging and shit to us for
Since the beginning.
months,
Yeah.
right? And there was something he said recently. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, "Do you actually know Dave? Because you've he's the one that made this leaky nipples and all
Right.
this."
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Dave has leaky nipples. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It was you? You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, and so I'm like,
Friendship over.
and so I'm like,
Surprise, bitch.
I'm like, how well do you know him, or you're like an acquaintance? Have you
We're thick as thieves, baby.
Well, but I didn't know that until he fucking told me, and then I started putting 2 and 2 together. I'm like, bro, you have to come on.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So here
this
he
is
is.
awesome. What a great surprise.
Yeah.
Be here.
Welcome, buddy. This is great. Cheers.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Yeah, let's have a little
Let's have a little
sipper.
sipper. Cheers. Cheers to
Cheers, boys. And
all
Tommy
of you.
back there.
Tommy back there doing all of the hard work.
Tommy's miming. So yeah, So Pickle's real name is Tommy, but let's just call him Pickle. Yeah, that's what everyone knows him for the show, and then there's also no confusion here.
Yeah.
Confucius?
Yeah. Confucius say what?
Ironically, because I picked the nickname Pickle, and now my current job is I make pickles. So.
Oh.
Which was not the case
Full
before
circle. Yeah.
I picked the nickname. I used to be a garbage man, but I had a very
So why
interesting
wasn't your
career
nickname
transition.
Trash back then?
Oh, good question.
I didn't want to steal Danny DeVito's.
Oh, that's fair.
The
As a
trash man.
Yeah.
Man, I like to throw trash in the ring.
That's totally fair.
Um,
Tommy Boy, are you okay being the only one without a food handle right now?
Yep.
You don't want us to call you like Smash Burger or anything? All right.
Tommy Smashburger.
Tommy the Smash.
Dude, that makes me miss Sidetrack Smash.
Yeah,
Oh, those were
Sidetracks
so
was dope.
good.
Speaking of Thomas, that
Yeah.
dude loved, she loved that place.
Yes,
He was
they-
a Sidetracks.
there's
Garrison, too.
Yeah, there's Smashburgers, and the fucking tacos were so good.
I don't ever remember eating there.
They were
I
delicious.
I remember hearing
Like-
their food got really good
Well,
before they closed, and I never went. I was always there to drink at 6:30 in the morning.
Well, here's the deal: is that the Sidetracks that they were going to at 6:30 in the morning was like the old, really shitty, dark.
Oh yeah, I
one.
remember that one.
When they got the new owners, they kept the name, but they renovated the entire place.
Yeah.
And that's where the smash burgers and the tacos were delicious.
Got it.
I only had the breakfast at the old Dampy one, and it was pretty disgusting.
Oh my god, the one time I remember going there, it was during the RNC when it was in Cleveland, and the restaurant I worked in was inside the Westin Hotel where the Trumps were staying. So we were busy until 6 o'clock in the morning every day, serving alcohol all the way through. So I worked 3 p.m. to 6 a.m. 7 days in a row. And after the 7th day, it was 6 a.m. and I took my whole bar staff. I'm like, let's go get fucking hammered, right? It's time. You all deserved. I'm buying. Let's go. And they're like, where are we going to drink at 6 in the morning? I'm like, you guys are idiots. We're going to Sidetracks. So we go to Sidetracks, and we walk in, and I'm like, God, I hope I don't know anybody here. Like, this is my staff. Like, I'm a manager there. Like, I have a real job. Like, please don't know anybody. Please don't know anybody. And I opened the door. I was like fucking Norm in Cheers. I opened the door.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
Nad. There's Crump. Like, everybody. There's Sheesh. And they're like, what's up, Dave Cohn? And my staff is looking at me. I'm like, I'm not a fucking alcoholic. They're like, are you sure?
I don't even know these guys.
Yeah. I'm like, what the? Everybody's like, holy shit, what are you doing here so early? I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely been a minute since.
And when I was there, I was like, we also want to get breakfast, so we went to that like haggard old woman that worked there that made breakfast. Yeah. She had like white long hair, and I was like, can I get a bunch of menus? And she's like, it's gonna be about 45 minutes. And I was like, for fucking menus? And she was like, do you know what you want? And I was like, breakfast. And she's like, well, now it's gonna be at least 55. I'm like, I didn't order anything yet. I just said breakfast, like an asshole. Now it's gonna be 55. I'm like, all right, fuck you. So we all dipped like an hour later. We went to Bobbio's. I'm like, let's go to a different bar.
Also, R.I.P.
We all had mozzarella sticks and drank tequila.
Yep.
And it was one of those days where we got to be the people standing outside by the street, like, ugh, making phone calls, like calling my wife, and she's like, "Are you even gonna come home?" I'm like, "I'm at Bobbio's." She's like, "You're already at a bar?" I'm like, "I'm already at the second bar."
It's 10 a.m.
It's 8:30 in the morning. And I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna need an Uber, or you need to come pick me up." Pretty fucked up.
It's only 8:30.
It's 8:30. Yeah, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks because I've been working so much, but I went to Bobbio's instead because that's how much I love the bar.
All right, so I do have one more thing I want to pull up here.
Cool.
So I got a message from my friend. He's on Grindr, and he sent me this photo, and he says, "Is this the bagel?" And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
why am I on Grindr?
You have a Grindr account? And that's pretty. I mean, you got Tiff in there too.
I got a huge set of tits right next to me. Isn't Grindr the gay one?
Yeah. What are you doing on Grindr?
Why am I seriously on Grindr?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's Grindr.
It says, "Win me over by doing my yard work." That's Tiffany.
No, that's what. Is this code for you? Like doing like his bush
like butt stuff?
You got to trim his bushes.
Wait a minute. I'm so confused right now.
Is Tiffany catfishing gay guys with your pictures?
That sounds more correct than any other possibility.
Yeah.
She always talks about how doing yard work is the way to her heart, and I pay a Mexican dude to do my yard work, and that's not a sexual euphemism, by the way.
No, I'm just kidding. It actually was Bubble.
Oh, you're an asshole. Fuck. I'm like, what the
Shout out Steers. Yeah, he's on Bumble, and he's like, hey, he's
Still.
like, he came over to me today, and he's like, is this Bagel? Because he was flipping through, and apparently Tiff came through his feed. This is Tiffany's account.
Her Bumble account is the majority my face and her tits.
This is this is either the first picture or it's one of them, but this is.
I wonder why nobody's swiping. They're like, oh, I got to get into a threesome with this asshole. What the fuck? Gross.
Yeah. So I thought that was hilarious. I was like, I'm totally gonna tell him it was on Grindr.
Friendship over, Tiffany.
They're just like, it's gonna get greasy and it's gonna get weird.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, just a poor choice of pictures. So who puts that on Bumble?
Tiffany, I guess.
Why?
I don't know. It's her life.
You're right.
Her choice. Her Bumble, her choice.
That's right, but it's also my face, my choice.
Well, then you should have words with her.
With Bumble?
Well, and
like,
Bumble.
This is rude as fuck. I did not give you permission to use my Shanae Puyum, which is Hebrew for beautiful face.
Shanae Puyum?
Shanae Puyum, yeah.
Shanae Puyum.
Puyum, yeah.
Puyum.
Yeah. Puyum.
Puyum.
Yep.
All right, so as we did last week, Pickle, here's the deal. We've started a new thing that every week in the beginning of the episode, we roll, what's that die called again?
Icosahedron, I believe.
Yeah.
You nailed it last time.
Yeah, icosahedron. All right, so the whole thing is that we have a list of rules. It's you ever play the game Kings?
No.
Okay, so it's a drinking game. Basically, if somebody pulled a certain card, you get to make a rule, and it works for the whole game. Like, you can't swear, you can't point, right? Okay. And if somebody does one of those things, they have to take a drink. So, you being the guest, we're going to let you go ahead and roll that dice, see what we get. What does that say?
A 1.
Nice. Oh, no.
Oh, boys.
No.
No names.
This is fucked.
No names for the entire episode. If you say a name, you drink.
Not even nicknames?
I don't know. I think that kind of goes. Yeah, it's still a name.
Like, how are we going to discuss anything if we can't use people's names?
Fucking sideways.
Exactly. And
listen.
My friend
this one is actually my rule.
Give a
Okay.
description.
Yeah, my friend.
Who drinks at the bar and falls asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
a
go.
tall gentleman who falls asleep with his mouth open and thinks that Ukrainian girls are good fucks. And you'll be
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you mean sheesh? And then you'll hit the bell. I just said a name.
Ding ding.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Well, that was gonna be fine because I'm still trying to write this on the board. I was
Sure.
gonna give you. So if you need to start saying names, you better get it out of your
right.
system right now.
Cool.
I'm taking a drink. Just
Yeah. Smart. I'm going to, can I call into a hospital and just tell them I'm on my way around 9? Just expect me. I'm going to be belligerent. I'm going to tell you I'm fine, but the answer is alcohol poisoning. So, just so we're all on the same page.
All right. Well,
No
here we
names. All right, we're off. No names.
go. And okay, so let's get started with the episode.
All right.
Let's set this aside. All right.
Well, our buddy over here who's joined us this evening, who shan't be named, no, but is so whose nickname is a pickled cucumber.
Does that count?
No,
I mean, the P word is technically his nickname.
I used it in a past tense.
Okay.
Pickled.
I would feel more comfortable if you say like a green vegetable that goes on sandwiches or burgers or something.
Like zucchini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name could be zucchini.
Yeah, well, if it was, we would both be drinking.
We would, but since
we're
it's not,
yeah.
we don't have to.
Yeah, well, if Grandma had wheels, you could ride her to the store.
What's that?
I said sometimes they get used as sex toys too.
I didn't know that.
No, that's true.
Even after they've been P-worded, I feel like the vinegar would be very bad for people's anuses or vaginers.
I mean, probably, but people are into some weird shit.
That's true.
That's what condoms are for.
What's a condom? Is
It's something that we
is this
don't
a-
use.
a-
It's for
Is this a new term?
it's for those vegetables.
Oh. Got it.
So,
Well,
go on.
P-word, you're kind of like you're our viral sensation on the show, right? You've been like the biggest contributor since the beginning.
A lot, yeah.
We appreciate that, and that's kind of, I think, what our topic du jour is going to be. Viral sensations. So like viral videos, viral memes. This can go as far back as you want. Like you mentioned the other day, the dancing baby.
Oh yeah,
Right? Like, I mean,
Back in the 90s.
that could be a viral, sensation. Just like the Budweiser "With Up" would have been like a viral
I forgot
sensation.
about What's Up.
I did too until for some reason I watched Scary Movie 2 the other day. 'cause
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so
That's
stoned.
where I remember.
Oh,
that.
Yeah, and that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it can be anything. Is there anywhere you all want to start?
My fellow friend here, you want to lead us off?
Sure.
What's like a favorite viral video or meme?
So, not really a favorite, but the one that's been like on everybody's fucking feed lately. Is
Oh,
the
no,
damn
go on.
Hawk 2 girl.
Oh my god.
We might as well get this out of the way.
Let's get right into it. I'm gonna stop you right there for 1 second.
Hold on. Do we want to count that as a name?
No, we have to use that in order to explain. Although it would be funnier to be like girl or person. Yeah. Well, you got something up your
That's
sleeve over
true, and I do know her name now because
What is it?
I'm not saying it.
there? Oh,
Good one, but I'm not saying it.
Text it to me. I'll put it in the caption.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. But yeah, she's getting very, very famous. But I do want to play you just this
heard.
short clip here. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
A dude said this to these two chicks, what always brings a man to bliss. And she said, spit on that thing, I could do.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
Holy shit! Is
Yeah.
that awesome? He remade all the lyrics, so it's all about. It's not just like one of my favorites, and we can go around if anybody else has songs that they've liked. But there's that Blur song.
Yeah.
Hawk 2. Hawk 2. Yeah, so good. Did you guys hear any songs that you liked?
There was one that there's I think on Spotify it's called Obscure Vinyls, and it was like going around where they take actual like old like records and they're just ridiculous looking, but someone would like change like the name of it into like I just shit on my balls, like, and then it was like funny things or like
Sure.
I'm about to suck the piss out of all these things, and then someone had like AI create songs for these made up titles, and then now they're all over Spotify, and there is now a Hawk 2. And
Like
it's like an
original?
80s. Yeah, it's an original AI. It's like a like an 80s kind of.
That's amazing.
That reminds me of the TikToks that we were sending each other of like those AI records.
Yeah,
Remember those ones?
it's the same thing.
It's the same,
it's the same thing. Yeah, the same thing. But now there's an entire Spotify playlist for it. Yeah, here I can play this really quick.
Yeah, see if you can find it. I'm gonna look for something.
I got it right here.
Great.
You gotta hop to spit on that thing. Gotta hop to make his bonus sing.
The worst part is
Make
it
his
sounds good.
Boner sing.
I think so.
That's awesome.
Make his bonus sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great because it sounds like that heart-to-heart song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
What about
And then-
you?
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you.
I heard a remix of like the guy from Korn
Uh-huh.
singing, but instead
I
of
can already
him
guess.
doing like the weird noise he does, it's just her
Yeah,
doing the
that's her.
Haktua thing.
Yeah. I see you. That's all you had to say it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can totally see where that's coming from now. Also, War, you know that song?
Oh yeah.
Hawk, two,
What
yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Spit on that thing. Yeah, it was fucking great.
I have something here. This is actually I knew this was going to get brought up, which is actually very conveniently timing. But there was somebody that came through my Facebook feed recently, and it is a screenshot of that girl on the video, right? This person says, this is what their post is this idiot has made the world go crazy. I hope I never run into her. Shit will go down, and I promise you that. My happy ass will hand her ass. I'll be the only one walking away. And I was like,
What?
that's interesting. Like, you're getting all worked
Someone's
up.
gonna physically accost this young lady who just wants to spit on cocks
Just
in her
that,
spare time.
That is
So
fucking
aggressive
it.
for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, this American treasure,
Yeah.
this feminism leader.
Right. So I'm like, there's 40 comments in here. Let me just take a little peek.
Yeah, a little gander.
So this person.
I'm gonna hand her ass. What a thing to say.
Oh, yeah. So then this person says, why? And then the next person says, she's just sounds jealous and a hater because she isn't getting the attention that she got. Now, the person that made the post says, black dudes running their mouths. Cool, cool. Not a shocker there. And I'm like,
Whoa.
because this person is white.
Yeah, let's get super racist.
So the person number 2 says, I know, right? How dare we be black and talking about your ignorance? We should be banned. Then he says, lame white woman with nothing to offer trying to sell herself. Cool, cool. Not a shocker there.
You've never seen pornography before? Like, she's not the first person who's like, I have something disgusting to say.
Right. So then the person that made the post says, yeah, you're still here. Friend requested me. Interesting. So then this person says, the person that's been going back and forth says, you're right. I did. I saw some content you posted. Not sure what it was now. And started following you and sent a request. I never interacted with you until now. You're not very pleasant, that's for sure. So then she goes in and
That
says,
was awfully uppity.
yeah, that's like the second person. So now the person that made the post said, apparently them black dudes are getting mad this morning at my comments. Yep, race. I said it. They're all the same. And I'm like,
What?
whoa, wow, this is getting heavy.
Dude, you know that I'm happy to throw out a fucking curveball any time of the day.
Oh.
But posting stuff like them black dudes on your... I mean, I'll say that here, like them Jews, but
Yeah.
I'm never going to be like, them Negroes on Facebook.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
holy
I mean,
shit.
you're also Jewish though, so
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah,
And-
Jewish.
oh, yeah.
Exactly, and I'm allowed to say it. Yeah,
Hold on, I'm not done.
yeah, I'm sure.
So the next person gets in and says, I think it's funny how much attention she gets from all the dudes. Yet she's a lesbian. That girl the girl she's with is her wife. So I think he's referring to the Hawk Tui girl. Many women in the comments are saying she's bubbly and cute.
Yeah.
So the person that made the post said, I find her to be annoying. I do not deal with girly girls. I never have. They all end up on my damn nerves my entire life. They just make me see red. You knew me in school. You know how I am. I can't even work in a hair salon because those girls just look like this idiot in this video. I can't tell you how many times I've knocked girls out because they're fucking annoying. So then this person says,
was that a dude that posted that?
no, this
That's
is
a
the
black
this is
chick.
this is the original person that said like them black dudes all the same. This is still the same person. And then the person that just said about the attention about the Hawk Tui girl says that the ditzy gets stitchy. And then the person that made the post, still, the last thing that was on there said, one thing I can say is, at least I'm not black.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That. We really hit the gas pedal right to the fucking floor.
I didn't mean to. I was kind of hoping that
My
this
goodness.
Haktui thing was going to
My goodness.
wait to the end, but I'm like, fuck it. We're just going to throw it out here now.
I'll tell you why I'm a hater about the
Maybe I should have waited to the end. Should have circled that right back around.
That's all right.
I'm retarded.
The thing that I'm mad about with the Haktui girl is not what she said or the fact that she's getting famous for it. I'm not mad at her for that, and I'm somebody who doesn't condone women jumping into OnlyFans. I think it's unhealthy. I think that this is going to be a huge thing where a bunch of people do it, and then down the road it's going to be really detrimental to people's like mental health and stuff. I think it's ill-advised. But for this broad, she should be on fucking OnlyFans, right? You said Haktui, you should be spitting on cocks, you should be making $3 million a month, you should do that for 2 years and then be done with it. She just signed with a management company to do a national stand-up comedy tour. She's not going to be funny. People in the South are going to spend $18 a ticket to go, hey, say Haktui, and then take a picture with me. Haktui. It's me and Haktui girl.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's going to be it. And she was just turning down. People were saying, if you'll spit in a jar, I'll give you $600 for it. And she said no. She's above that.
6,000.
6,000? Oh, it started at 600.
Why the fuck not?
Like, there are broads that are selling bath water. There are girls that are farting in jars.
Yeah.
Dude, make that fucking paper, girl. Like, I'm all about the hustle.
I bet her parents are like,
her
better not
dad
fucking.
Is so proud.
Yeah, I know, but probably not like don't like disrespect yourself. Like, don't start an OnlyFans. Don't do porn. Don't spit in jars for 6 G's. Like,
but you're already the girl who's
spitting on that thing
for spitting on cock. And she's a lesbian.
Well,
I guess so.
Purportedly.
A video about like people requesting her to start an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And she addressed it and she was like, that's just not me. That's just not who I am. I'm not going to do it. And it's like, all right, I get it. But like, you kind of should have expected to get some sort of like inappropriate comments about
oh
what
yeah
you said.
If she
you're
was
gonna
like,
get them for sure.
If she was doing that, I mean, first of all, think about what she went through, right? She's walking down the street with her alleged girlfriend or wife or whatever, and some dude sticks a microphone in her face and is like, hey, I have 1 million followers on TikTok. I want to ask you a funny question. She gives a funny response. It blows up overnight. Like, all of a sudden, she's got 2 million followers on IG. Like, that happened overnight.
Yeah.
She had 2 million
Quit
followers.
her job too.
Quit her? Yeah, she worked in a spring factory. Of course she quit her fucking job. Nobody's like, Haktui, 2 million people watched this. I'm going to go make springs tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
quit your fucking job and blow dudes on OnlyFans for 6 months. I would blow dudes on OnlyFans for 6 months for $18 million.
I've seen him do it. behind the
$180
Richland
million.
for less.
I meant I forgot a zero.
What did you say?
I said I've seen him do it behind the Richland for less.
It was hot and I was hungry.
Oh, boys. I also heard that the guy that whose channel that is, that interviewed her, is like pissed. He's like completely pissed off that like this girl has blown up and that no one's giving him the credit for like finding her.
Oh.
Everyone's like, wow,
What
who
a great
cares?
job. You
Yeah.
stood on a boardwalk and you were like, what's one thing in the bedroom that you can do that makes a man always come back?
Yeah.
You're not fucking.
You-
We're
yeah.
not watching Hemingway work.
Yeah.
Like, it's not incredible.
Right.
Instead of getting pissed about it, like be smart and capitalize on it, and try to get a hold of her and collab again, and be like,
Exactly.
hey, let's do something. Instead
Yep.
of, oh, you got famous off of my show. Don't be a crybaby about it.
Yeah.
Just fucking go like try and make more money from it.
Speaking of
Capitalize.
trying to capitalize on, I tried to. I don't know if you all know this, but I have I've done a foray into prospecting on URLs, like buying web domains ahead of time. And when I saw that video come out, and it was like immediately when it went viral, I was like, I wonder if anybody bought Haktui.com, and it was for sale for $40. So I bought it.
For real?
Mm-hmm. But I was hammered. And I was just like, dude, it's time sensitive. Like, anybody can be trying to buy this right now. And I didn't even watch the video again. And I put in Haktui instead of Haktui. So if anybody's interested in purchasing Haktui.com, I currently own it and will sell it for $160.
You dumb bitch.
I remember you posting that on
HAWKTUEY.
Facebook, too.
What a stupid asshole. I was like, dude, I'm gonna sell this for 100 fucking G's, man.
And did you go back to see if it's been sold or it's been bought?
It's not. I actually
No, I mean, like, did you go back to see if hawktua.com has actually been bought?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was like, soon after that, I was like, as soon as I bought it, I'm like, fuck, did I even spell that right? And I looked, I'm like, fuck, it's Hawktua. I'm like, well, no one's gonna know the difference. I just have to rep it as Hawktui. And I looked online, and everything's Hawktua. Like they already had T-shirts and buttons and ricketa racketa.
Once you buy the domain, you're good to go.
Yeah, well, if I owned Hawktua, that would be the thing. But I own Hawktui, so I'm fucked on it. Yeah. Yeah. But if anybody wants the Temu version of Hawktua, I own it.
Tui for pizza bagel needs.
You know what?
Yeah. Get out your Hawktui for all the pizza bagel needs. That's what the guy behind the scenes says.
You know what's funny is I have more than 6 pending domain names through GoDaddy.
Uh-huh.
And when you have that, they give you a concierge, like you get like a broker. And so I got a phone call literally in the last week, and I was at work. I'm like working in my office. Unknown number, I answered, and I'm like, what? This was like, hey, I'm your broker from GoDaddy. And I'm like, okay, what do you want? And he's like, oh, I just seen if he's like, you have a bunch of these websites, but you're not doing anything with, you're not building websites. I'm like, no, they're placeholders. I'm just seeing if they're going to turn into anything with money. And he goes, all right, I see you have, what was it? I see you have Ultra Mega. And I go, yeah, I bought ultramaga.com. Because when Trump came out and everybody called him MAGA, Make America Great Again, then they said the people who are super right-wing are hyper MAGA. I'm like, what's better than hyper? Ultra. So I bought Ultra MAGA for when he wins next time. So I'm holding on to that in the hopes that they say the next level of right-wing monsters.
It's going to be Ultra.
They're going to say, these are Ultra MAGA people, and I'm going to own that domain name, and then I can sell it for $50,000. Right? So he's like, I see you own ultramaga.com. I'm like, placeholder next. And he goes, I see you also own, and he goes, I go, what? And he goes, Hawktui. He goes, I see you got it on the ground floor. I go, I misspelled it, asshole. Just move along. I'm really butthurt about it. Yeah, but I'm fucking bummed.
Yeah. What, okay, so let's get off of,
Off the Hawktui.
yeah. What do you got over there, Big?
For videos? Do you remember the Ain't Nobody Got Time for That, lady?
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody
Ain't
got
nobody
time.
got time for that. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Ain't nobody got no time. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Right. It was so fun. And so
That was a
catchy.
dope
It
song.
was dope.
Oh, yeah. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. You right over there?
I'm so glad that didn't happen. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was great. Like the baby shark shit was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember then people started singing, like, actually, this was a meme. There was a guy, like, walking down the beach shirtless, and he was holding, like, his baby around his neck.
Uh-huh. I know
and
exactly what you're talking about.
diarrhea all the way down the back. Because
Just
the baby didn't have a diaper on.
Just
it's
a
just
brownish,
bare
greenish
diarrhea all the
trail
way
of
down.
shit.
Yeah, and it said, baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yep. Yeah, those were fabulous.
Oh, man. Trying to think of something else.
Do you remember the they're raping everybody?
The Bed Intruder?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I loved the Bed Intruder
That was
song.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide your kids.
Hide your wife.
That guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
hide your
that
husband,
skinny, effeminate black dude. He's wearing like a bandana.
Antoine Dotson, I think his name was.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a name.
Oh, shit.
You dickhead.
Hide your kids,
Good.
hide your wife.
Good job, Tommy. You picked that right.
Hide your kids because they're raping everyone around here.
By the way,
I forgot.
I'll drink again, but I called him Tommy like an asshole.
And you just said it again.
I just said I'll drink again. So
Okay.
F yourself.
Oh, instead of the P word?
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
I saw another video, I believe, that has him in it. It's been a while, so I could be mistaken.
Who?
But the guy from... I see what you're trying to do. But it was like an extended version of that, and this girl was getting pissed off at him because he was like saying Pokemon names wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And the only
I've
one
seen
he
that.
I've seen that too.
correctly said was Pikachu. And
Does that count as a name?
I mean,
No.
Okay.
Only because I don't want him to have to dance around the rest of these pokey.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, go on.
Yeah, get a pokey
But I
job or
don't-
whatever's.
I don't remember like the names he was saying, but he was saying all sorts of fucked up names. And
I
like
do remember this.
for Squirtle, he said something about like oh yeah, that's like a little water dude.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
then it would cut to the girl, and she'd be like, he doesn't even say the names right. Like, he's not even a real fan.
That one is good. Can we? Do you think we could if we could play that, right?
Oh, yeah, for
Is
sure.
YouTube gonna fuck with us if we play that?
No, not at all. Just keep it under 30 seconds.
All right, let me see if I can find.
And
this
by the
really
way,
quick.
let's get fucking sued. Who gives a shit?
It's more about music.
Okay.
I miss, like, early 2000s Vine videos.
Yeah.
You can still find them all, but, like,
Yeah.
I do. Oh yeah, here it is.
And he starts calling the
This is-
Pokemon by the wrong
Yeah.
names. I don't know, just on purpose to patronize me, making fun of me. I don't know what his deal was. He called Bulbasaur
That's Onion Turtle.
Geodude,
Punchy Rock.
Meowth,
That cat with them long ass arms.
Ekans.
Purple shit.
He called Diglett
That's floor shit right there.
and Doug Trio.
That's 3 floor shit.
He knew Pikachu, but everybody knows Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu right there.
He called Weeping Bell,
Oh, that's almost a pair.
Weedle,
Party wiener.
Beedrill.
Everybody know that's
Party
Party
wiener.
wiener.
Bees don't even have dick.
Big Dick B.
Yeah.
And Party Wiener.
They don't even have dicks. That's so fun.
I forgot about that. And they also did those two where it's like there's like some video and it's like, who's that Pokemon? And I don't know if that's from the actual cartoon or whatever, and it has like the silhouette of it. And someone's like, the guy goes, it's Pikachu, and they're like, it's Charizard. He's like, fuck! It's like yells it wrong every time.
Right.
I've seen a bunch of those where, like, it's the Pokemon silhouette thing, and then it just turns out being something, like, ridiculous. There was one where it was, like, fucking, oh, what was it? Oh, God damn it, I can't remember what it was. But, like, you could see in the cutout that it was just something ridiculous, and it was, like, the same thing you just said, where, like, they're naming the Pokemon, and then he was like, nope, it's leukemia! And then it was like, fuck!
Oh, that's Party Wiener. That's Big Dick B.
I feel like Party Weeder is something that we would call he who doesn't want to be named.
Okay. And
You know who I'm talking
yeah.
about.
It's who we were discussing in this past episode.
Oh, yeah.
The orange light.
Oh, yeah,
The orange
yeah.
bulb
Orange light
sleeper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening to the new episode on the way to work today.
Okay.
Yeah, Moldavort or whatever we're going to call him.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Turd.
Funny enough, I talked to him about that at the bar one night. I was like, yeah, like I was listening to the pod and you were on there again, and he's like, God damn it!
Why is he so
I don't
upset?
know.
What was his problem?
Oh, it was because I'm just gonna take the bullet for this one. 'Cause
Yeah.
Me and Tommy have like common names, and he said his name's not common, so he'd be like easy to identify and track.
And what is he
Firstly,
worried
you
about?
need a drink for that.
Yeah, you do. But what is? I don't understand. Like, we're not stifling his career opportunities.
We're not making him look bad. He already
Yeah.
does that to himself.
He's like, dude, I'm about to be the VP of the fucking, the Western Division of helicopter sales at the Catalina Wine Mixer. I can't be involved in your disgusting podcast.
Yeah.
About dicks and farts.
That'd be a different story.
Yeah, dude, totally understand. Like, we're not going to use your real name. That'd be rude. But you're just crushing Lakewood puss.
We could just call him Light Bulb Boy now.
Might call him what?
Light Bulb Boy.
That's true.
Yeah, the orange bulb.
Light bulb man.
What else you boys got here?
Do you guys know the Tourette's guy?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Dude, I subscribe to the Tourette's guy's Facebook page. It's so good. And it's not like literally the other day I had some targeted ad showed up and it was Temu and it was like just a bust of a chick's ass wearing bikini bottoms.
Okay.
And they were selling it for like $15, which was, 96% off. Whatever.
Sure.
And so I just took a screen grab of it and I posted that in the Tourette's guy and I was like, this person has an ass, all exclamation points, all capital letters. It got 93 likes in 6 minutes, which is amazing time for me, right? This isn't like Hawk Tua records, but
You're
that
pretty
is
close.
incredible for me, just for being like, this person has an ass. And
Yeah.
his videos are great.
Those Tourette's guys are that is good. Did you see those?
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, he calls the Colgate toothpaste hotline to complain. He's like screaming into the phone, I used your Colgate toothpaste with tartar control and it made me feel like a piece of shit. And they're like, excuse me? And he's like, I just got thrown out of the eye store. He's talking about buying glasses from the eye store because I couldn't stop telling people they look like dicks. I can watch that shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna
nonstop.
throw some of these on here. Might as well.
Asshole! up your fucking ass. Why don't you make up your banana and shit? Piss out, Dwiddle, and shit out, Dwiddle. Are two different things.
He said, "Why don't you make like a banana and shit?" One time he said, "For all I give a shit, you can go to Jolly Pirate Donuts and take a 2-hour shit." I've said that to like 5 people since then. People are like, "I don't give a fuck. You can go," and I'm like, "You can go take a shit at a Jolly Pirate Donuts."
Oh yeah,
so good.
There's this guy
Makes no
I used
sense.
to watch on YouTube in like the early 2000s. Very similar content to Tourette's guy. I don't remember what his actual YouTube handle was, so I'm just gonna burn myself again and say his name. His name was Francis, and he used to do like
you gotta drink for
angry
it.
fat guy content.
I'll drink with you, Francis.
And the one video of his I remember the most is "Who Drank My Mountain Dew?"
Mm-hmm.
And he had like all these 2 liters of different Mountain Dew bottles lined up on the counter, and he was like, "God damn it! Who drank my fucking Mountain Dew? I told you not to fucking drink my Mountain Dew!" And he's like throwing shit and like whipping stuff around and just motherfucking up and down, and it's great.
That's awesome.
And he would have other videos too, of like getting like pissed off at like Xbox and stuff. And there was the one video where like he got all mad at his Xbox. I don't remember why. And he takes it out into the driveway and he just spikes it off the ground. And his now ex-wife comes outside and she's like, "God damn it, I'm not buying you another one. This is like the 6th one you've done that to, you fat piece of shit."
Yes.
It's fucking great.
I just saw one similar to that with the Xbox stuff, where it was the kid who's a total piece of shit, right? He lives at home.
The
He's
blonde
not.
kid?
Yeah, he's not trying to get a job, and his dad's like, "You got to move out of this fucking house." And he's like, "Fuck you, Dad!" And so his dad just grabs all of his Xbox games and throws them out in the back lawn, and he's sitting there with a riding mower, and he's just revving
I
the
did
engine.
see
And
that.
this kid's like, "Don't you run over those things? Those are worth hundreds of dollars." I'm like, first of all, there's 35 games there. They're worth like lots of hundreds of dollars.
yeah.
Each
Like,
one of those games is like $60.
yeah, like $50,
Yeah.
right? There's probably like $1,500 worth of games there. And the whole time he's like, "You're not going to fucking do it, Dad." And he keeps on darting in and like stealing one game out. And the dad just keeps revving the mower. And he's like, "You're moving out of this fucking house. You're getting a goddamn job."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, I'm not. Fuck you, Dad." And he just goes, and just fucking rides
I
over all of
forgot
them.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So craziest part about those videos, I mean, not really the craziest part because it's probably expected, but like that was all like scripted stuff
Oh, I'm
he came
sure.
up with.
Most of them
and
are.
behind the scenes, like his dad was actually like super nice,
super
and
nice
super
guy.
supportive of like the whole thing. And that kid actually wound up like retiring his dad and like paying off his house and shit with those videos.
I love those stories.
Like,
That's
super
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
like-
it's not
like-
so bad if it's scripted. If
Yeah.
you get using your powers for good.
Right.
But I was like little middle school me, like not understanding any of that stuff at the time and like what scripted meant. Like I thought all of that was real, and I was like, "Damn, he ran over all your shit,
Right.
broke everything. Fuck you, kid.
Yeah, that's
Sucks
wild.
to suck."
Yeah.
I'm like, his dad and my dad should join a bowling team. They'd love to hang out. My dad who cut off my rat tail while I was sleeping.
Oh
And
yeah.
his dad who ran over all of his fucking video games. They'd be like, "Oh, cool. Do you want to go drinking?" I'd be like, "Great. Can't wait till you guys get home."
What about the? Do you guys remember the Unforgivable? Did you guys see that one?
You'll have to remind
It's
me.
like the black dude that's like in the woods, and then he's like, "I was in the mall the other day, and I was like stealing a bunch of jeans, and I saw some girl in the dressing room trying on some skirts, and I was like, what that smell like?"
Oh my
No, you guys don't remember this at all?
No.
Oh my god.
I think this might have been on the dark web.
No, this is like it's like early YouTube, yeah? Yeah, and then he's like "Yeah, we went to the food court, and then she asked me what I want. I was like, go up there and tell him I want a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. And
is
a
he
Coke
so-
to drink
Why is he so aggressive?
for free." It's just you just have to see the video. And, like
Yeah.
it's all scripted because there's points where he breaks, like, but it's fucking hysterical.
That's
Like
awesome.
he's like, I was looking at her wallet and she's got this picture of this dude in there, and I go, "Who's this?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my little brother Tommy." He's like, "Bitch, you better not have any dudes in your wallet." Like it's just stupid.
That's awesome.
You said a name.
Oh, damn it.
Good catch, everybody.
Fuck.
That reminds me of the Sigus videos. Have you ever seen him? I said a name, so I'm gonna drink.
That's a name?
I mean,
told
it's,
on yourself.
It's his YouTube name. So
That's all
I'm
right.
just gonna-
You'll have to.
Yeah, not
Refresh
aware
us.
yet. The
So-
fill us in.
There's this guy named Sigus on YouTube, and he would make this.
Technically, you just said his name.
I was
again.
gonna say,
yeah, but I'll get to it.
you might as well just get it all out of your system now and drink for
He
it.
would make these videos called Angry Black Man Reacts, and the one that I used to watch all the time because I just found it really fucking funny was Angry Black Man at KFC. And I know it sounds racist as shit, but
It sure does.
it's fucking hilarious. Go watch the video if you haven't. And he just stands outside of all these restaurants and like comes up with the most off the wall shit to say. And in this video he's like, yeah, I went in there and I went to order a 10-piece and nobody was paying attention to me, and the little white girl came up to the counter and was like, hi sir, can I help you today? And he's like, no, bitch, I'm in here because I want to lick one of your titties.
Oh my God.
What?
No, I knew you were gonna say nah, bitch. I knew that was coming up. Nah, bitch.
That's how he says it, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's hilarious. All his videos are great. I don't know if he still makes content because, again, like early 2000s YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
He's probably been canceled since then.
Like, maybe.
Probably now.
Yeah.
But in several of his videos, he would talk about like when he was in jail, and he was like, "Yeah, it smells like Asian booty hole in here." He's like, "Don't ask how I know what that smells like. I was in jail."
That's awesome.
But, like, his videos are great.
All right, I'll have to take a look at that one afterwards.
Asian booty holes. All right, what about viral memes instead of videos?
Oh, memes.
Yeah.
Um,
Like the one I remember the most, and it's only because I use this as a, and we can have the argument about whether it's GIF or GIF another time. I'm going to call it a GIF. GIF.
I do say GIF.
it's a GIF.
Great. We're all on the same
You were
page.
calling it a GIF last time.
I'm trying to
An
make
old
the episode
coworker
flow.
was-
Okay,
So we'll
all
call
right.
it a GIF for
Yeah,
now.
we already
And,
argued about
yeah,
this.
I'll plant my flag another day.
All right.
But I use this often, and it's the picture of the dog sitting at a table with a cup of coffee in front of him, and it just says, "This is fine."
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the whole everything
Everything's
is on
on
fire
fire,
around
yeah.
him, and that's what happens in my work all the time. Like my boss will be like, "Is everything okay?" And I just send her that. I'm like, this is fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about Grumpy Cat?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the real one did die. Yeah.
Moldavort looked like a grumpy cat.
Well, that's actually where I was going to get
I had a
to.
feeling.
Does that
I
count
mean,
as a name?
I was going to say,
How
does
can
that,
it? It's not a name.
it's a nickname you're giving him.
I mean, listen, I'm not against drinking. Okay, so
Dude, I almost freaked out for a second because I was pointing. I was like, shit, but that was last week's episode.
Yeah, we gave him another nickname last week.
fine.
Yeah,
So-
but what I'm saying, but is he allowed? Is anybody allowed to use nicknames? We already said
but
no,
but
right?
hold on a second.
We already said no.
I will
counted
drink-
YouTube handles,
I'll drink
though.
again. Voldemort was the nickname given previously for the name that shan't be spoken. I've now given the
No,
nickname a nickname.
I understand
I'm
how
pretty
it works.
Sure this is like 3 degrees of separation. Go fuck yourselves. But I'll keep drinking. This is fine. This is
Well,
fine.
we said
this
no
is
nick-
fine.
we said-
Everything's fine.
Yo,
Everything's
see?
on
Oh,
fire.
look at
Everything's
that.
fine.
Well done. I think we said no nicknames, right?
Yeah, we just said no.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
nicknames.
remember, to be fair.
Yeah. Because his name is a nickname.
Yeah.
We said no nicknames. Anyways, yes, you are correct. I, in fact, made a really awesome meme of that person, a side-by-side with Grumpy Cat.
Uh-huh.
And it said, Throwback Thursday, why don't you go throw yourself back into your mom's vagina?
Nice.
And I posted that up. He was not happy. In fact, he was grumpy.
Well, when is he happy?
Yeah.
He's a professional curmudgeon.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll throw that one up there.
Do you remember the? I'm gonna burn myself a couple times here. So the little white girl sitting on the casting couch with a bunch of the
Yes.
black guys standing behind
Yes.
her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So do you know?
Oh my god, I have a great story about this.
Do you know? I said like 4 names here. Do you know Whitney and Noah's friend Mark? It goes by Deku.
I know the first 2 people you mentioned.
I do too.
You have a lot of drinking.
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
at least
I do.
3.
I'll get there.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna have to cannonball that. But yes, I know her and he. I don't know the third person.
Yeah,
I
same.
think I still have the picture. If I do, I'll find it after the pod and I'll show you because it'll take forever to find
Is
it
he a
now.
dope smoking dude that's friends with JK? Fuck that, I guess that's the name.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
think
then I
he
know
knows
that
JK.
dude.
It's a nickname.
That's fine.
But
Drink.
I gotta drink like 5 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me swig these real quick. and
Oh,
I'll tell you
man.
the story.
You're gonna weigh like 146 pounds when we're done with you.
Yeah, I also know the first 2.
Right.
Not familiar with this third person.
Yeah. All right, you're good.
So I used the template of that meme, and I removed her, and I put a cutout of a picture of him like bent over in place of her.
Okay.
And I don't remember why I made that. Something prompted and I made that, and I sent it around to like, I have to say their names. Fuck. I sent it to like Wit and Noah and Julie, his girlfriend, and everybody.
Yeah.
And he liked it though. He's like, "You son of a bitch." He's like, "And it's so good though. It's so funny. Like I can't be mad, but you son of a bitch."
Wait, which one liked it?
Everybody, but Deku liked it.
Oh, is that a person's name?
Yeah.
His real name is Mark. But
Awesome. Okay, so
I know I got like 7 times.
tell you what, do yourself a favor. All right, let's all be responsible. Cannonball all these drinks right before you drive. Okay, because then the blood alcohol content won't hit you until you get home.
Drink and finish that, so that counts.
Attaboy.
Yeah. You could have just said like they all enjoyed it.
I didn't know
There
how
were many
to articulate
avenues.
that story without saying the specific names, especially because I was trying to see if
You're doing great.
If he knew any of them.
You're doing great.
So, I mean, I know he knows most of the people I know. but
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure, like how wide.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
All right, so other favorite viral memes.
Oh, the guy when he's walking down the street with his girlfriend. and
Distracted
he's
boyfriend.
Distracted
Oh,
boyfriend.
yeah.
Dude, that
I
was
saw
such a
that
fun one.
Picture got like accidentally remade of a guy walking down the sidewalk. Well, I have to say his name. Well, Jack Black was like vlogging.
You don't have to say their name. You can just say somebody. The guy that sings for Tenacious D.
That's not Kyle Fuck.
Oh yeah,
shit.
that where it's drink.
Asshole.
Ha!
Yeah, you can
Not just
describe
all-
these people.
The long game
I'm
has
bad
come
at
through.
describing things.
If you're wanting to drink, then keep saying names. But this is the whole fucking thing. Choose your words.
Oh, my
Describe. Okay, so now we know who the
Well,
person is. All right, but go on.
He was vlogging, walking down the street, and like recreated that meme because it happened where a dude was walking with his girlfriend and was like, "Oh my god, it's that guy."
By the way,
See, I didn't use
production
his
gentlemen.
There you go.
that would be a great graphic for the episode. Would be distracted boyfriend.
We already have that for someone.
That would be
Do we?
great.
Yeah, we had that for a different episode.
Huh?
I don't remember what it was, but you
Sorry.
you've used that one, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah. The distracted is what? Oh yeah, it was with Boo.
Drink a lot. Yeah.
You know what? I've already said
Fuck.
names and I've already drank, so
Don't
this is just like a
don't
random.
throw yourself into the deep end, kiddo.
This time I'm going to. This is just an out there. Fuck you, Coley.
All right.
Oh,
I'll
all
drink to that.
right. I'll drink to that too.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck you, Coley.
I actually love Coley, but fuck you, Coley.
Yeah, we all do, but fuck you, Coley.
He's not tall enough to love. He's only tall enough to like. You have to be at least this tall to be loved.
Anytime I see him walk in a room, it's like I'm looking at a Willy Wonka video.
You're like, hey there, little fella. Is there anything I could help you with? Like reaching up to a middle shelf? He gets really mad about those jokes sometimes. I called him fun-sized the other day. And it was when
he is fun-sized,
He was
though.
posting about like how all of his content
all the
got
stuff got deleted.
deleted.
Oh
on
yeah,
all
that
of his-
sucks.
Dude,
though.
fucked up.
He was fucked up about it. Like, you know, he will go into a fucking tailspin about that. Like, that's the
Yeah,
worst
that-
thing that could ever happen.
That I
that's
felt
his Holocaust.
You know,
right?
yeah.
Really
That was
bad.
his that was his social media Holocaust, and I was like, he's like, oh my social media is back up, and I'm like 4'10" and a half up.
I actually did like
grown
genuinely feel
man size.
bad for him that all that shit got deleted.
I do too.
I felt really bad.
But
That
you gotta make
sucks,
light of it.
dude.
What
Yeah,
can you do? You can't.
there's nothing you
get
can do.
Sucked into his vacuum of life.
Well, I mean, there's got to be some way to talk to somebody about
I
being
told him
like
the same thing.
Yeah, like it's not gone. They just deactivated it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way you can get all that back. And he's like, you do know Mark Zuckerberg? And I'm like, listen, just because his last name ends with Berg,
And because I'm a Jew.
also that's a name.
Listen, just 'cause we're
Yeah.
both
Don't
Jewish
point at me.
does
You
not
did
mean
say
we
it, yeah.
I know. I'll call myself out. You assholes.
Yeah,
What
fuck
about
you.
the lady screaming at the cat?
I love that meme.
Me too.
I'm not
I've
sure I'm
seen
familiar.
that recreated
Yes, you do.
with so many
It's this
different
one,
characters.
and I feel like you say this all the time. This is the one where there's the sweater that's supposed to be the "Let It Snow."
Oh, the tits now?
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
the one where the cat is
yeah,
arguing
dude, I
with
love that shit. Love it.
yeah
love it, love
the
it.
"Let It Now."
Love
I'm
it, love
pretty
it, love
sure
it.
I've sent you a version of that with Star Wars characters
I'm
before.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I love it.
Yeah,
And you know what? One of my other favorite ones was the change my mind table.
I did like the change my mind one.
Yeah. And of course, mine are mostly Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's like Rogue One is the best standalone Star Wars movie of all time. Changed my mind.
I saw one that said pineapple belongs in fruit salad, not pizza. Changed my mind.
What the fuck is a fruit
Disagree.
salad?
It's a salad that's just
Don't be
fruit.
an asshole.
I don't. What do you want me to say? You just asked me what a fruit salad is. It's literally just a bowl of fruit.
All right, dickhole. When I was a child, my grandma would make something called salad, and it was Jell-O with fruit and like fucking graham crackers.
Did you tell her that she's?
Go on, finish that sentence. Go on. I'll come across this fucking table.
You know what a salad is.
You say one thing about Eileen Gallagher. I know I said her name. Go fuck yourself. This is.
You understand. You know what a salad is. Did nobody not tell her
I've
what a
seen
salad
them.
was?
I mean, he's taught plenty of them.
I've seen them in commercials.
You heard me.
Why in salad commercials are people always laughing while they're eating them?
I don't know.
I was like, with a tomato.
I wish I got into the biz of fucking food commercials because
There's still time.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, them when they all those commercials you see with the food, it's not even actual food they're using. It's all fake shit. Like when you see like that bowl of cereal where they're dropping in like the golden grams or whatever, it's like glue, like watered down glue to fucking make it, which is
So-
fucking dope. I would love to fucking come up with that shit.
Not to cut you off, but we actually had a class about that in middle school that they taught us like a whole bunch of that stuff for food commercials is fake. Like 90%
Oh, yeah,
of
all
it is
fake.
not actual food. It's
Yeah.
all
Oh, yeah.
like
That's why it
fake
looks
stuff
so
like-
fucking good.
Yeah, they're using
for-
like glue.
Yeah.
Like there's glue for like syrup for pancakes. It's actually like oil for cars.
Yeah, that's
and
true. Yeah,
ice
it's motor
cream is
oil.
actually mashed potatoes.
Right.
Yep.
And stuff. And what was the one I was trying to think of? Oh, so like the food commercials where you see people take a bite out of things.
Mhm.
There's actually a bunch of like pins in those burgers and stuff, and they have a specific spot made like as a placement bite. That
Like
they
the
have.
crunch
That
center.
small. No, it's like it's the smallest little bite.
Yeah.
They always take it like an angle. They're like this or like,
Yep.
and it's not
all,
like an actual
planned
bite. And then it's
out.
like yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
but they should know that if it was a real person taking a bite of that, like a Subway sandwich. I mean, I don't know how you guys eat a Subway sandwich, but I start at the corner, right? I go a long way and I start in the corner. But I don't just take a corner bite. I take a corner, and then when the first corner is in my cheek, I turn and get the other corner at the same time.
So you're just kind of getting like that, like a bite, like all the way across.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of Subway, make those subs $5 again, you
Yeah, what the
fucking cheap
fuck?
Yeah.
bastards.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot,
that's
Jared.
bullshit.
I
Yeah.
got the same sub.
Oh yeah, that's a name. Nice catch behind the scenes.
I said it too.
Nope.
Speaking of them, though, I got the same sub I always get. They used to be $5, right? I paid $15 for that motherfucker.
That's so dumb.
For just the sub?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's what it costs now.
Holy shit.
Yoga bread and shit dog vegetables. And
I mean, I haven't had Subway in a
I could
minute,
go
but
get
like,
a fucking hooker downtown for cheaper than that.
goddamn right. you
prove
can.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, let's go out for a
Videotape
Pizza
it.
Bagels weekend.
Yeah.
I'll do some crazy shit.
Yeah, pooping
Hell
her
yeah.
pussy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Buka de pussy? Is that what you
I
said?
said pooping her pussy, not buka,
Oh.
not buka
Oh,
the
I don't know
pussy.
about that. I don't
Buka
know.
de
I'm not
pussy.
Yeah,
that
you
Yeah.
Italian
wild.
idiot. Oh, buka the pussy.
Hey, that Buka de pussy.
Yeah, it's a family style.
Back to like our original subject of like memes and all that stuff. Do you remember the "Leave Britney Alone" person?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, crying.
Leave her alone.
So-
yeah, the mascara's running.
You did say a
You
name.
did say
Starts with
the
a B.
singer's name.
Fuck.
Drink.
So there was really no other.
I'll
way
give
to
you a ride.
describe
Well, I'm not
it.
giving you a ride to Solon. I'll buy you an Uber.
I gotta go over to Wagger Ave after this, anyways.
I don't know what that is, but
It's the
You
folks'
do know what
house.
that is.
cool. I'll buy you.
You
an
dropped me
Uber.
off there last time we went drinking.
I don't remember that.
It's
I
it's
know you
Mikey's
don't.
old house. It's
Fuck off.
it's down the
Did
street.
you get there safe? Then fuck off.
Yeah.
I did, and I had a fun time. But anyways, I rabbit holed down that person's entire YouTube channel once, and it was a fucking experience. I tell you what, because like they went from being I'm gay to I'm a woman to and now I'm back to gay, but still want to dress like a woman, like all sorts of shit, and like not like panning anybody here because I mean I'm not fucking
Because you can't be gay
But-
and a woman.
Well,
I mean, I'm not social media famous, so it doesn't
Yeah, I
matter
think the
if
word
get
for that is
canceled, but,
lesbian.
Like,
That's what those are.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
By
Wait,
all
so
means,
when they
like,
were
do
saying-
whatever you want to do, but like the YouTube channel just got crazy because it was like it just fucking nuts. Like the person's like unstable.
So if they said that they were gay, and they were a dude or trans, what were they? Well, like what was their? I don't remember like what their position was.
Well,
Like
Probably
initially,
downward facing dog.
well, I'm saying like initially, yeah.
initially it started out
Touche.
as a guy.
Okay, so then they
he
claimed to be
was-
gay,
He was like doing the whole "leave her alone" video,
right?
And then like after I got curious and I like rabbit hole down the rest of the channel, like
bi-curious?
it was
Mm.
like no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you hadn't
almost said
decided
his
if
name.
you
I
wanted to
almost said
purchase
his
yet?
name.
I'm not sure if I want to purchase. I don't think I'm
But, like,
bi-curious
he went
yet.
from being like gay to transitioning to back to wanting to be just a gay guy. But like the videos are like not consistent with like a theme. It's just like off the wall shit.
Yeah.
And, like I haven't looked at that channel in years.
That was
Like,
a
I don't
dude
know- I
dressed
don't
as
know
a
what it
chick
is
crying
now,
about Britney. Let's
but-
just be honest.
Yeah, just very mentally unstable. Oh,
Yeah, and
I'm
the
so
guy-
glad we're
this
almost
is
out of
good catch.
time, and I'm almost out of alcohol. This
We're-
is fantastic.
we still got it.
If
all-
I
I'm not
ever
saying it's
get,
time
like,
yet,
any
baby.
sort
Yeah,
of
we're getting
internet
close, yeah.
famous, I had like God help me for the Pizza Bagels episode because I'm gonna get canceled so fast.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm not trying to be politically incorrect, but I mean it just happens.
What about the do you remember like they had like the Elf on the Shelf, but then they started doing like you've heard of Elf on the Shelf, right? And then they would give you something else.
Whore on a door.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. Like this one, there's like the
Snoop on the stoop.
yeah,
Yeah.
rock on a
That's
cock.
the name.
Yeah. Well, so
Oh
So
shit!
Snoop-
Yeah, Ice also said, "Yep." All right, cheers.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
drink just a drink because I want it.
attaboy. Fucking
I really
tricksters.
fucked myself here.
She tricks
Of,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ruins it.
Speaking of the little bastard on a shelf, my siblings used to have one of those when they were younger, and I used to fuck with them because I'd be like, if you touch the elf, he dies.
The sibling or the elf you would fuck with?
The elf, Dave. Jesus, fuck. I know I'm from West Virginia, but I'm not that West Virginia.
What was the elf's name?
Technically, I'm not from West Virginia. I was born in Cleveland and grew up down there, but still, Jesus Christ.
What was the elf's name?
Don't remember. I do remember, but I'm not going to say it.
All right.
I feel like I was trying a little too hard there.
Leading the horse to water.
I would mess with him and be like, if you guys touch the elf, he'll die and he'll never come back. And
What
my
a- what a
sister would be
fun
like,
uncle.
I can't touch the elf, he'll die. I'm like, yeah.
That sounded so West Virginia, like fucking.
No, like I never understood that. Like
it's like the Blair Witch
sometimes
Project.
Elf
for
was
you.
my
just the cousin's
accent
name.
does come
Right,
through.
exactly.
So like when I would go back down home from like summers up here, they'd be like, "Oh, you have like a Cleveland accent," and it would take like months for it to go back to like a West Virginia accent. I never knew like what the fuck they were talking about, and I'm like, Cleveland doesn't have an accent. And then
I've been.
I
through
would
this.
come up here for like summer vacations and like weekend visitations with my dad and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, like you have that like West Virginia, Southern Ohio accent," and like that I could understand because like people talk fucked up down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go back down home and like, yeah, like you got that Cleveland accent. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I'd catch it sometimes where I'm like, oh my god, you're right. And like
Is there
the
specific
way-
words that they would ask you and like
the way you pronounce like certain words and stuff, and like I'll catch myself mid conversation sometimes, like up here, and I'll say a certain word. I'm like, oh my god, I sound like I'm back in fucking West Virginia.
Did you have any idea of like of what word?
I'll say yins instead of like y'all or them. Like I'm like.
But Yins is Pittsburgh.
I was only
West
like an
Virginia's-
hour and 20 minutes away from Pittsburgh.
What'd you say?
West Virginia and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're like.
right on top of each other.
Yeah, they're like like taking.
So they're-
Yeah, like
They're just-
Pittsburgh and West Virginia.
But it's
fathers.
sometimes like
I wish I
say
was-
stuff.
yeah.
And I'll have
They're
like
just intertwined with their wieners and buttholes.
This is why the
Yeah.
Steelers.
Families.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
I
have
get
like
it now.
a, like quote unquote like Southern twang come through certain words.
Sure.
I'm like, fuck.
Sure. I mean that's good old Midwest South
Yeah.
stuff, right? Like Kentucky is like Midwest South, which is so
Like,
weird.
y'all
How,
motherfuckers.
like how are we the Midwest in Ohio?
I don't know. We're
never
we're
did
the
it
heart
like
of the
that
country.
We're the
It is
North
weird.
Central, and they call us Midwest.
I don't know.
But like,
We're northeast of the country.
right,
Rust Belt.
right. But
What,
if
wait,
you
what are you yelling back there?
Rust Belt.
West Belt.
Rust
Rust Belt.
Yeah.
Like Mike's old band, Rust Belt Union.
Yeah. Like the rusty trombone, my third favorite sex position for other dudes.
Wait, what are you pointing at?
Do you say a name?
Fuck!
Oh,
God
good catch.
damn it! I'm glad he caught that because I completely forgot.
Yeah,
about
I was
that whole
focused
thing, to be honest.
on this guy over here.
Did you know that the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia?
I don't
I find
believe
that very
that.
hard to believe. 'Cause I've seen the teeth down there.
It is 100% true. The toothbrush was invented in West Virginia.
Oh, I wish
And you
West
said you were born there,
Virginians
yeah?
would I was
No,
born
he was born
but
here.
I lived down there.
Oh, yeah.
I wish West Virginians would remember that because I've seen some fucked up mouths down there.
Yeah, it was, the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia because if it was invented anywhere else, it would have been called a teeth brush.
I
Bing,
want
bing,
that
bing,
to be
bing,
good,
bing,
but
bing.
it's
It
not.
was- Yeah. The delivery sucked, but it's a good
It's good.
joke.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I'll give you one. No, that's
Oh,
good. That's
thanks.
good. That's good. That's funny. That's funny.
That was Bagel's. I got a joke. for
Yeah,
ya.
you guys want to hear hilarious one. All right, so the last meme I have is to go over is the Drake meme,
Oh no.
where he's like,
Oh yeah, that
and
he's
like,
yeah
Pointing like don't want that, and then
he
he
goes, oh,
Oh,
yeah, I want
wait.
that. Yeah.
Wait, Dave.
oh, you want to spit
Oh,
on
you
that?
said his name.
You said a name, but
Oh
I
yeah,
also said
both
a name.
yes.
God damn it.
Oh, you want to spit on that thing,
Should've said Degrassi.
but you want to hawk to it. Yeah, you want to spit on that thing, but you're gonna hawk to it.
Spit on that
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has somebody made that meme?
Yeah, black dude who raps.
No. I know what that meme
That
is, but
definitely
did somebody
slims it
somebody
down.
combine it with the Hawktua thing? Oh, did you just do that your own?
Yep, MC Cone.
that's pretty
I'm
good.
not taking a shot for that. That's
No,
not
that's
my
no,
name.
no. Yeah, that's fine. Like that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pointing because I gave myself.
Oh, I was gonna say like that was pretty good. Like you don't have to. I'm gonna give you the leeway.
Cool,
That
we
was
got like 8 minutes, and I have this many alcohols.
Oh,
oh okay.
I got a good one.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'll save my alcohol.
Do you remember the meme of the little girl looking at the camera menacingly while that house
With the
behind her?
oh
is on
yes,
fire?
the fire starter
Yeah,
meme.
yeah.
I accidentally took a picture of my dog making the same fucking facial expression. I shit you not. He's looking at my camera like that. And I'm like, dude, oh my god, it's the fucking meme, just nothing's on fire.
Do you have that photo still?
I do, yeah.
All right. So after the show, you got to make sure you send it to us, and we'll
yeah,
we'll
I'll
put
send
it.
it to you.
Tommy's gonna put it right
Who is?
here.
You dumb shit.
Ha ha, motherfucker.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the
Like,
fire starter meme. Yeah.
I took a Snapchat of him, and I think I was sending it to some girl that I was trying to fuck. And
What was her name?
I don't remember. Genuinely don't remember. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, why does that look familiar? And I'm like, oh my god, it's the little girl fire meme. It was great. It's funny as fuck. But
That
yeah,
was a
I'll
dope
send
one.
it to you. I'll send it
What
to
about the weird flex? But okay,
What is it?
weird flex.
Weird
but
flex,
okay.
Go
When
on.
someone
right
like
into the
it's
mic,
basically
my
like gives you like
Oh yeah.
something stupid. They're like I don't know. They're bragging about something super fucking dumb. We're like, well, that's a weird flex, but okay. Like you're showing off.
ass and unscrew a bottle. Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah,
Listen.
like you're showing off. Like that's a weird way to show off, but all
Dave
right,
said
I guess.
Okay. I said
Oh,
his
you
name.
just said his
He said
name.
okay, like that's something he can actually do.
Correct. Also, I have a great example, but it's political. But I'll get it right into it.
Go ahead, throw into
So
it.
it was. I'm gonna say his name because there's no way for me to describe Brett Kavanaugh to you. So I'll drink to that.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
I don't know who that
Fucking
is
ain't right.
either.
You don't. He was interviewing for the Supreme Court, and he was also being interviewed for like a sexual allegation.
Oh,
Surprise,
And-
surprise.
And he was like,
surprise, motherfucker!
And he was like, I actually.
that was a good one. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
chicken and fries, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Hard
want these
eyes,
motherfucker. Yeah. Hard times, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was interviewing about this sexual allegation while he's going on to be the biggest court in the land. He's like, I was a virgin all through high school and then for many years after. And they're all like,
Sucks to suck.
bro, sucks to suck. So they're like, wow, you guys are all backing a dude who was a virgin till he was 18 and then for admitted many years after. He's like, I was a virgin till I was 32. That's not a great defense.
No.
Against sexually assaulting someone.
No.
No,
They're
that,
just like,
that
that
didn't happen. I didn't
explains
even
so
I didn't even
fucking
finger
much.
somebody who didn't want it until I was like 37.
Wait a minute. What?
Settle down, Brett. I don't give a shit. I'm drinking because we're
One of the funny ones that we like. I don't know if any of you guys are into Harry Potter at all. I think
I used to be when I was younger.
that's a fucking name, dum dum.
fuck.
That's 2 names.
Yeah, it's one.
Technically, it's
That's
one.
yeah, it's one. Fuck off. But I saw this one that said there are no buff wizards in Harry Potter.
That actually made me think of a separate meme involving that.
Okay.
Involving what? I'm not trying to trip you up. I don't understand.
I'm gonna just say it and drink. Harry Potter. So, you remember the point in the movie where he's like, "You're a wizard, Harry."
Oh yeah, the giant gentleman who said that
Mm-hmm.
Well,
with
I
a
kept
huge beard.
Yeah, I kept
Yeah.
seeing memes where they would crop like a really shitty like wave onto Wizard Boy's head, and he'd be like, "You're a gangster, Harry. Get your gun."
Oh, so it'd
yeah.
be like the
Yeah.
fucking the blue hat
Yeah.
on the side,
Yeah.
and he's like,
He'd be like a blood
There's
or a
gold
Crip,
chains,
and
and he's
"You're
like
a
fucking-
gangster."
yeah, funny.
Yeah. It was kind of a shitty meme, but
Yeah.
like I found like slight entertainment by it.
Still funny.
I do like those only because I'm loving these British memes when it's like it's Tuesday in it. Have you
Oh, yeah.
seen- yeah.
In it.
It's
Tuesday in
Tuesday in it, and it's
My
like
sense
you
of
see.
humor is like severely broken. So,
It's
like,
so
really
funny.
stupid
Mhm.
memes trip me up.
It's
And
so
really
funny
bad.
to me. It cracks me up.
Like
I mean,
I
get-
saw a video of a piece of bread floating down a river the other day, and it was like, "Your sense of humor is gonna make you laugh at this." And sure enough, I fucking did. I laughed right at it.
Well, you grill pickles for a living.
You set me up.
We
with
don't.
That
we
job.
don't really have high expectations.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
grilled
did talk
pickles
about this,
for a
like-
living because you gave me that job.
Ta-da!
You
I
did
used
talk
to
about
be a
this.
garbage man.
Also, how much you making? Because you owe me a vig. We'll talk about
Wait,
that.
you don't have to say that out loud.
You don't have to say that.
Yeah, but you did
vig,
mention that.
Vig is short for Vigorish. I don't know if you all know this.
Yeah.
Vigorish is Russian for juice, and juice means there's money on the money.
That needs to be squeezed.
So you're making money. I provided for you. You need to provide a couple dollars for Daddy.
He's asking for a vig.
I'll ju-
Oh,
I'll
I'm
just-
sorry. Is Daddy a nickname?
I'm gonna burn
No,
myself with
that's not
another
anything
name
about that.
here, and it's gonna make him mad. But I'll just force Garrison to give you a hand job.
Oh,
Leave
that's
it
a name.
out.
You're not allowed to say his name.
He can suck it up. He'll get the fuck over it.
Who can?
No, we've changed what we're supposed to be calling
To
him.
be fair,
To be
his-
fair.
to be fair, his name has been said so many times on the podcast already. It doesn't really matter.
Well, no, that's the joke now. Because last
I
week's
agree.
episode, we made that
I mean,
a
I was
point.
listening
Yeah,
to last week's episode today. But
Of course you
I'm
are,
gonna
because you
drink
are-
for this, but
I
we're now
listened
calling him
as
Harrison
soon as it drops.
Tummings. What was it? We're like we're calling him Harrison because you said it at the same
Yeah.
time. We're like Harrison. That works.
Yeah.
Like the New Year's Eve episode.
It was Harrison Bummings.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
The New Year's Eve episode, I was driving friends back home on the highway when that episode dropped, and I said, "Guys, Pizza Bagel's out," and I put it on and I forced them to listen to it.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That
So-
rules.
What we love is a pullover and like rape audio
Listen,
for the podcast.
For their ear pussies.
Yeah. I'm
Further
sorry. I know that
earpiece.
we're in the middle of an interstate, but I'm gonna pull over.
I didn't pull over.
I
I
ran
just
out
did
of
it.
gas. We're gonna have to sit here for 45 minutes and listen to the pizza.
so-
bagel. Oh my god, my car amazingly works now. Let's go. Did you guys all hear the pizza?
The Pickle is a Pizza Bagel stan, and I force people to listen to it. And I was at work the other day, and they were like, "Man, we need a podcast to listen to instead of music." And I was like, "Everybody in this motherfucker needs to listen to Pizza Bagels." I'm like, "We're not gonna put it on here at work because there's some people that I work with at work that might not quite like the politically
sounds about right.
correctness of the show." But I'm like, everybody here needs to at least listen to a couple episodes. I shouted out the show. Also, I walked around the flats with the stickers you guys gave me, and I fucking put them motherfuckers everywhere.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what we've been like. We're like what we're hoping for.
And if any businesses see those stickers, I plead the fifth. It was not me.
Yeah.
Please,
Except for you
fifth.
just
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, so let me throw
There's
this out here.
so many amendments to the Constitution.
I see those stickers everywhere.
Do you
though,
know which
like
one
places
is my
I wouldn't
favorite?
expect to, and they're not there because of me. And I'm like, who put these here?
Yeah, no, that's the best part is that we've been like giving them out to a whole bunch of people, and they've just been fucking sticking them everywhere. That's the best part.
My favorite amendment of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel.
This guy doesn't even give a fuck.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to finish.
All right, listen, I'm going to throw this, what I was originally trying to get to, which we fucking sidetracked so hard.
Sidetracks.
To this Harry Potter. I'm going to drink for that.
Yeah,
that was
you
a
sure
complete
are.
accident. I didn't actually mean to do that. This
way to
this
slow it down.
Weird flex meme.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm going to say his name really slowly. Oh, fuck that.
I was trying to make a whole like point here.
I got
So
I'm gonna try not to do it in the mic.
you can.
There you go.
Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, so there are no buff wizards in the Wizard movie. No gym in Hogwarts. No one does a push-up at any point. I could crack the ginger guy's spine like a glow stick, and then someone commented and said, "Weird Guardium Flexiosa," but okay.
Oh my god! Stop it right now! Who sent this? Do we know who this?
No,
person
it's
is?
just I just found this like this is one of the memes online for
Let's
that
go
weird
line
flex.
by line. Go ahead.
There are no buff wizards in the magical movie.
Incorrect. And you can tell me. I don't know his name, but he's the Russian guy that was trying to fuck. What's her
He is
name?
buff. You don't have to say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know his name.
During
I know his name.
the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Yep. His initials are VK. I will not say his name. He's not the person whose name won't be said, but he's the one that was dancing around the hot.
Yeah. We know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I don't know. Would you consider him buff or just like physically fit?
Well, he was like 6'4", and
I mean, 'cause he wasn't, like-
the
I don't
title
think he was
character.
that big.
He wasn't like he wasn't like built.
6'4"?
But I mean,
Oh my
he
god,
was,
he's 100% 6'4". Everybody else on the show is like 5'9".
It's a movie.
Did you want to fight outside? Or?
I mean, if we're gonna do it correctly. It's not a show.
No. You film that if you two fight and you make a Patreon, you make money off of that.
This isn't a bum fight. no one's gonna pay to watch me
forgot
beat up an
about bum
Italian.
People will pay
You
money for anything.
wish. Yeah, I'll just get.
Anything.
It's gonna be hate
You're
crime
gonna
for me
beat
beating up a Jew.
Oh my god.
You could make an OnlyFans of just you doing hate crimes. I don't recommend
What
it.
would we
All
name
right,
our
but you
OnlyFans?
could.
Hold on.
Save that thought. Actually,
Hold
we
on.
need to cut this episode.
At
But
what time does he come?
I decide on
He's
that.
just like,
I decide on that.
Like he's
Technically,
like
OnlyFans isn't
Honda-ing
just porn.
into my fucking
You can
abdomen.
make an OnlyFans for anything.
Into
it
your
just became
prostate?
Popular for porn.
That's in my
I'm gonna-
back door.
Yeah, I'm gonna Honda into your prostate.
You're gonna eat,
and
you're,
then
you're gonna fucking.
Yeah, if you get that, if you get that joke with the Honda with those blast hands,
You
yeah,
do that
right
in my
into your
butt.
prostate,
Wind up
yeah,
like the
until you
lady
come.
from that Vietnamese sex show you went to and shooting stuff out of your butt.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Nothing
technically,
got
she
shot.
shot a ping pong ball out of her pussy, but I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have a pussy that I know of. So.
No one's actually seeing what's
You know
going
me
on
so
down there.
well. Yeah. Thank you,
I
Pickle.
pay attention,
He
motherfucker.
said his name. Drink.
And I'm out.
I'm
Okay.
gonna drink for that too because I wanna.
All right. Well,
All right.
we got to cut the episode here.
Oh, but what a great
It's
episode
been
it's
that
been.
time. Thank you guys for listening. Text in some shit. We're gonna talk about it.
All right.
Leave us voicemails. Hold on. Don't cut me off here. 440-363.
0121.
There you go. What are you gonna say? What do you got?
What I was going to say is keep in mind that we have this new rules
Mm-hmm.
thing going on. So for all of you listeners, and by the way, this was,
like
and I'm dipping out of the, you got to drink when you say
Yeah, it's fine. It's the end of the episode. You're
Yeah.
out of booze anyways.
I'm out of booze. So Tommy Boy, thank you so much for doing all of our tech work. We appreciate you.
We do love you, Tom
You're
Boy.
behind the scenes. You are overpaid and overprivileged. We care for you too much.
We should cut his pay a little bit
Wait,
though.
Tommy gets paid now?
Yes.
He actually
In love.
We just doubled his salary like
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah, and
It's
hugs.
fucking outrageous.
He got a whole raise in
He's
hugs.
still wearing a
He
hat with
gets
like
a
a
whole
buttress
3
on it. It's
beers
fucking
instead of
outrageous.
2.
Yeah. But we appreciate you. And Tommy, you came up with a great idea, which was when we roll the die and we come up with a rule, we would like to replace it with another rule.
Oh yeah, that was Tommy's idea. Yeah, to
Yeah.
replace the other. Yeah, you're right.
So call in, send us a text, leave us a voicemail, talk to us about what you think would be a great rule for the next episode. Because every week we're gonna roll a die and we're gonna rock one rule,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, we're gonna fill it in with a new one.
So last week we what was the one we had last
No
week? Was
pointing.
No
Call
pointing.
in, text in, quit leaving it up to the pickle, you fucking lazy fucks.
You know what was
And
funny?
that's coming from the pickle, guys.
Yeah, he pickled
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
A pickled pickle. You know, the funniest part was I think was that your rule, the no pointing.
It was one of mine, yeah, because we all
and
oh wait, no, the no pointing. No, I think that was your rule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fuck you.
The no names, that one was mine.
Well, he's Italian, so he's like.
I do use the fucking hands all the time.
Hey, Tommy, can you pull that
I
up?
do
Hey,
that. I'm like,
hey, Bagel, can you? Hey, Tommy,
Yeah.
he's just like
the Sopranos, like, I told you, you gotta fucking get this guy over here, okay?
the gabagool.
Gabagool.
The ducks, they're not in my pool anymore. They left me.
Oh my God. Why is all of your voices, other than your own voice, so much better than your own voice?
I don't know.
You are very quiet, normally speaking,
We
but when
gotta
you get
talk about
excited,
that,
want to
bro.
do impressions, you're just like all in.
They're not great.
I
They're
mean,
good.
I kind of do want to
because we
like
made him drink
dabble
so
in like
much.
voiceover stuff. That'd be cool.
You should.
That would be
Yeah,
sick.
you
I'd
definitely
like to
have
do
the
that.
face for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He sure does.
Voiceovers.
Yeah.
Keep me off.
All right,
the
let's
camera.
go.
Okay.
36301. I
Hold
jumped.
on.
I went early.
Yeah,
I
let
came
me
early.
Let me do it.
Nothing.
440-363. Hold on. Pickle. What is the last four?
I did ask. Do not know.
All right. 440-363.
0121.
Don't
Fuck!
forget.
I did know that. Wait a minute. God damn it.
I should
Holla,
see if you
holla,
could
holla.
just guess.
With no bullshit, it's not just Jewish bread.
It's pizza
It's also
bagel.
how I say goodbye.
It's pizza
Jewish rye.
Pizza Bagels Pod on all the social medias. Go on YouTube, share, like, subscribe, comment. We will discuss your comment if
Yeah.
you're lucky.
Yeah.
Send us in some texts. You listen to the episodes.
Yeah,
Send some shit in. We'll talk about it.
Titty pictures.
Leave us a voicemail. We'll play it.
Yeah. Nip slips.
If you're out of the country and you're listening, I see you. I'm looking. Japan, I saw that.
Upskirts.
Okay? I saw that.
Yeah.
And also,
Escalator
like,
upskirts.
got some Netherlands. They're coming through. I see you listening. I don't just see you, but I see you.
You pushing a stroller and there's upskirts.
You know, what you
For
need to do?
the mom or the baby?
I thought I was on a phone call
Or
with
the
someone
dad.
else.
Okay.
I totally forgot I was here.
All right, that's it. We're getting out of here.
Pizza
Bye, guys.
bagel.
Bye-bye.
Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave.
Pizza bagels. Oh, we have a joke. Pizza bagels.
Yeah, I'm gonna like listen to this episode and be like, oh man,
And
my
jerk off.
voice. I
You're-
mean, maybe.
You jerk off in my voice?
It's one of those things where like
What if you put like
my
a speaker on your
recorded voice
butthole?
sounds very different than my regular voice, and it like
Yeah.
fucks with me real bad.
I agree. You sound like Kermit in the beginning, but then after you get really, I mean, honestly, you get really involved after, and your impersonations are fucking top notch.
It takes me a minute to get comfortable. But like speaking of Kermit,
that's
I
what she
watched
said.
these videos.
Hold
of,
on,
like,
he's- oh.
Kermit and Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and he's like, "Hey Cell, guess what? You're gonna get your ass beat today." I love it.
Can we talk about how you should be doing Kermit videos? Have
I'll
you
do
seen
Kermit
that?
videos.
Hold on. Before we get fucking sidetracked, Pickle said he wanted to tell us a story.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So the
Oh,
the
told
little,
me.
the little Easter egg story for you guys today. I have talked to Bagel about this on a separate occasion before he knew I was the Pickle, and so about like I'd say a month ago now, I took a visit back down to Southern Ohio, in St. Clairsville, to just go hang out and see friends and stuff. And I went to the St. Clairsville Walmart with my friend Levi, and we just went to get some drinks, go back to our friend Taylor's house, and hang out. And as we were leaving, there was a nice older woman in the parking lot, and she was on one of the electric scooters, and she had a shooter of Fireball open in her hand, and she downs that motherfucker. And she looks at us, and she goes, "Are you those boys from the internet?" And I'm like,
Sort of.
No. And she's like, no, yeah. Long Dick Larry and Big Dick Ben. And I'm like, oh boy, where's
What
this
the
about
fuck
to
are
go?
those?
I know
Yeah.
Long Dick Larry.
You
And,
would.
Don't be
So
an asshole.
she rolls up to us and grabs me
By
by
the pussy.
wrist. Yes, by the pussy.
Right. But from the root to the fruit.
Grabs you by the wrist.
She grabs me by the wrist,
Mm-hmm.
and she's holding me. And she goes, "Boys, my man, I don't understand. He's out there cheating. He's fucking this girl and that girl and this girl, and I don't even know how. His dick don't even work no more." She's like, "You gotta be taking so much Viagra to do this," and I'm just standing there, and I like look behind me at Levi, like wide-eyed, like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Some weird ass
And-
crackhead.
Yeah, and so she's going on and on about like how her boyfriend or husband or whatever the fuck is like cheating on her, fucking all these other women, and like, mind you, this woman had to be in like her late 70s to early 80s.
Oh my
I guarantee it. And
How good were her tits looking?
I was not looking, and I rather not know.
Was she black?
And
So
so,
they were like gray, long titties.
and so she's going on about this, and then she goes,
Came through the door, seen it before, hands touching the ceiling, booty sweeping the floor.
"Oh my god!"
What the fuck are you? I don't know what that is.
Nothing, I'm just talking.
All right.
And she goes, "I bet you two have big dicks. You should let me take a ride." And I'm like, "No, I don't think that's what we want to do." And she looks me dead in my fucking eyes, and she goes, "You ever have a gummer before?" And I'm like, "Nope." And she's like, "Baby, you just lay down, lay your head back. I pop them teeth out. I go to town. It's like Astroglide, and you just think of someone nice and young and pretty while I do it." And I'm like,
Oh my
you're
god.
right.
Yeah, I mean, she's got the right idea.
This is better than Hulk.
That's
Tua.
great marketing for a hooker, a
Hulk-
toothless hooker.
Hulk Tua was the woman has to be like disgustingly involved, like hawk up a loogie and spit it on your cock.
"Cool, spit on
This
that
broad's
thing."
just like, I'm gonna take my teeth out and I'm gonna go to fucking Gummy Town with a dick, and then you're gonna enjoy it, you white piece of shit. You're like, yeah, I don't even want that, but put it down here but close to my balls. You took it,
I did not. So
liar.
Did she say how much, or was it she's gonna do it for free?
I'm pretty
She was
sure
doing
she
it for
just
free.
wanted to do it. to
She
do it.
wanted to do it for the funsies.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just for
she-
the
For the
story. She's got her
pride,
own
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? Fuck, my dad's gonna be so proud. I'm gonna swallow this
If
whole
her
cock.
dad is still around, that's impressive. There's-
That's so racist. Are you assuming that her
Not
dad's
like
not around?
that,
That's not
babe.
racist.
Not like that.
That's-
She's
Oh.
black, so her
old.
dad's not around.
Because she's old. That
Can I ask
motherfucker's
you one
dead.
question? How dare you? All right.
But anyway, she's going on and on about like, have you ever heard of Gummer and all this other stuff? I'm like, no. And so like she has a hold of my arm the entire time, and I'm looking back at my friend Levi like, what the fuck do I do? And he's laughing like, ha ha, motherfucker. I'm like, fuck yourself. So she starts going on about like Gummers and like our dicks, and her hand starts to drift. And she's like caressing my thigh, and it starts to go towards my tiny, tiny wiener.
South.
And
Yeah.
she's like, I bet you got a big old dick. And I'm like, yeah, I bet you're fucking wrong. And
You wish, bitch. It's
I-
a shrimp cocktail.
exactly.
Joke's on you.
And
Well,
I
technically,
like,
the joke's on you.
I start to like slink back, and I'm like, yeah, let's not fondle me in the Walmart parking lot. Like, you're not really what I'm.
I've
looking
Your
for.
never
first
said that
mistake
before.
was
I've
being in
never
the
said-
Walmart parking lot.
I've never been in a Walmart parking lot. Like,
Well,
don't molest me.
I used to work for this Walmart. Back when I lived down
Obviously.
there, I worked there for almost 3 years. And I never had an interaction like that the entire time I lived down there, or the entire time I worked there. And so
Well, you're
like,
coming into your body now. You're getting
Right.
older. You have facial hair.
there's hair in other
No,
places
that-
besides my ass crack.
Yeah, you're
Fuck
gonna,
yeah.
you're gonna have starting. You're gonna start to have different smells.
But like,
You know, the
she-
women are gonna notice you. You know,
Like,
the 15,
she
16-year-old
goes
women.
on and on about
Ugh.
like the weird sexual stuff, and eventually she lets my arm go, and she eyes up this other poor bastard across the parking lot, and this guy dead sprints because like she starts to like roll towards him on the scooter, and she goes, "Hey, baby," and he's like, "Nope, don't want any of this."
I'm sorry. Are they both on scooters?
No, just her, but like he fucking dead sprints. Like I have never seen somebody run so fast through a Walmart parking lot. That motherfucker was gone. Bitch looked like the Flash. And he was just ethereal, gone. And me and Levi took that opportunity to get the fuck out of there and get to our cars. And I look at Levi and I go, nobody's going to fucking believe that just happened. And he's like, dude, it's me and you. They're going to believe it. I'm like, yeah, you're
Hell yeah.
right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Even if nobody believes it, it's
Yeah,
it's
what
your
the
own
fuck?
story.
It's true. That's your truth.
Yeah.
That is
I,
your truth, and you can say it on pizza bagels anytime you want.
True.
We're here
And
for all of your truths.
you three are going to understand this, but in any of the Cleveland listeners will, I said that was the most West 117th interaction I've ever had in Southern Ohio ever.
That says a lot.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
That's our time.
That was the Easter egg, bitch. Listen to it.
Yeah, that's your Easter egg, you bitches.
bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.